Oh, wait a minute. I was massaging my brain. It's very strained, my brain. It's almost to the point I'm going insane. But it's not my fault I've gone insane. It's the fact that, oh my goodness, we're scheduled 6 9-hour days this week, 6 9-hour days next week. Wow. So across 14 days, I'm going to have 2 days off. You got to love this company. The chip shortage going on, I can swear it's a plot by Skynet. You know what I'm talking about? So what's everybody out there doing today? This is Dr. Freedom. I got some news for you. Just a few things here and there. The latest projection is, about Series 13. They're still going. A lot of folks are still, in the believing mood that this is going to go on October 31st. And sorry, it's just, I have to literally, hook up the electrodes here. It's just, oh man. How's everybody doing out there tonight? How's everybody going? What the keep saying, what do you want to do with this device? I'm like, I'm just charging my phone, you weirdo. Ugh. Yeah, folks have been asking more about Fallout videos again. And I'm like, in order to preserve my one game, I had to back it up like a month. And fortunately, I do keep all my saves. I put them away on the backup hard drive. And it's just sad, too. There's a lot of stuff I already had built. Luckily, I got some screenshots of some of the stuff I already had built. And I've been putting them up over on the groups on Facebook. So, all right, we got 3 viewers in here. What's everybody up to tonight? Come on, say something. Chat with me. Tell me you're alive. Oh, it's coming up on the screen over there. Okay, just wait till... Oh, all right, now it's going to catch up. Just wait till, what do you call it, raises prices 20% in January. Oh, okay. Till TSMC. Okay, give me a few bars. I'm hearing Halloween on November 2nd, but I scream like a girl when Series 17 Blu-ray. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about that tonight, too. The Series 17 Blu-ray trailer. I saw that when I was on break today. Oh, my goodness, that was amazing, wasn't it? But, okay, I want to get a few more. All right, we've got 10 people in here now. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll start with the news so we can get to the good stuff, all right? Okay, so let's start at the top. Over here on Doctor Who Magazine, Doctor Who Production News. Apparently, Doctor Who Magazine number 570 comes out a week from today, which is, well, actually, yeah. It is today, ain't it? Because today's the 7th. It'll promise a look inside Series 13, plus an interview with costume designer Ray Holman. And it's always nice, when you get to hear, from the costume folks and the people behind the scenes, find out, how did this happen, what happened, why did I go in that direction, things like that. So, there you go, folks. And also a tribute, of course, to, Tony Selby, who passed away. Let's see, The Angels of Death, Fact to Fiction, Tries Not to Blink. Okay, some interesting stuff coming up there. Okay, so here we go. All right, it'll be available right there, the usual price, and all that stuff right there, you see. Okay, moving over. Now, the reason why we're saying that is Doctor Production News, once again. Like I said, I always go to Doctor Production News because, they're right on top of these things. Really, 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 they got me beat in every department as far as this goes. They've noticed there's a hole in the Australian schedule for November 1st. And because of the way the hours are done, as stated here, Australia has 8, 9, and 10 and 11-hour time zone differences with the UK. So it would be November 1st if it's going to air the night of October 31st, for this side of the planet. So, nice pickup there. It could, now they're saying 9:35 p.m. to be announced. And remember, this is Australia on the 1st. So, could be sometime, the earlier that night on the October 31st. We got to keep our hopes up. Plus, it did seem that from what we saw during filming, there are some things going on that seem to point at a Halloween, type show. So hopefully that's what they're going to premiere on. Would be interesting. Okay, Doctor Who filming returns to Cardiff for new series. Crew spotted in Roth. And there are some really cool photos here. Let's go. Oh, wait. All right. Now, here's what puzzler. All right, let's get to the billings. All right. Filming took place near the Gate Art Center in Roth when fans and passersby sharing their photos across social media. Vans and lightings and cranes and whatever were spotted outside the art center. The film crew are no strangers to Cardiff, of course, we all know that. And here we go. We got somebody being hid here. And they've even gone to the trouble of building this little pup tent, so they can get out of the car and all that without being seen. Now, apparently there's a photo running around. And like I said, spoiler alert, I don't want to hear it. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert at this point. In which there was a box saying Master Action Props or something along that line. So now it's being hinted at, that it's the Master returning for the centenary special. Okay. And of course they go on about RTD coming back. And here's some more beautiful photos taken here. And as you can see, they're really trying to keep the secrecy up on what's going on with this scene here, okay? But if you look around online, if you go to hashtag DWSR, you'll find a lot of other photos out there running around. Just skip over the sausage roll idiots, okay? All right, Doctor Who Series 13 is landing imminently. Now, according to SFX magazine, get ready for this, though the exact date is embargoed. The air date for the series is embargoed? How does that make any sense? What do they think they're doing by holding on to the air date to the last frickin' second? That means the air date's already been decided. Yet we're just not going to release it. All right. So along with 3 new exclusive photos from the upcoming series, the magazine published this message, quote, yes, it's 13's last full series, and yes, it's only 6 episodes, but it's landing imminently, and yes, there is an embargo, and there's a new companion, or possibly 2. And it will come as a little surprise that details are very thin on the ground for Jodie Whittaker's final full series, but we can confirm that John Bishop, of course, joins the fam as Dan, and Jacob Anderson as Vendor, which we already knew, and of course, Mandip Gill returning as Yaz. So, and, alright, let's get to the exclusive. Where's the exclusive photos? Now I'm going to have to go get them off my page. Because I thought they were here, to be honest with you. Hang on, let's go look. Check out, you get special effects too. And because Facebook sucks, I have to switch profiles to go look at crap on my own page. And it's crap. Okay, alright, Dr. Freedom. We know who that is. Look, go to the doctor, look, it's Dr. Freedom 1 up here. If you want, you can come visit the Facebook page. If it'll let me get into my own profile. All right, here we go. You get special effects, too. Ain't that cool? All right, load, you sucker. Okay. Look, all kinds of other stuff going on. But what I'm looking for... Oh, look. Lava Lamp from Obi-Wan. That smart ass. Okay, still a better band. I know it's in here somewhere. Sorry about that. I must have put up a lot of stuff over last day. All right, here we go. See, now I finally found it. See how well organized this is? Okay, this is one of the new photos that was put out by SFX. The fam apparently not liking what they're seeing, or somebody blew a fart outside the TARDIS. We don't know which. It's either that, or it's probably, in my luck, it's probably one of those times I saw a police box emerge and I flashed them. Or maybe shot him the moon, I get the same result either way, That's the way ladies usually react when they see me naked. So, that it's either that or it's something other, something else that's pretty ugly. All right, keep going. And of course, now they're looking around the corner going, oh my God, Plus, a lot of people are paying really close attention, look at the stuff here on the back wall. Some interesting, cool stuff going on. Somebody tried to say this was one of the new Paradigm Dalek eyes, but I'm like, it's too damn big. I don't think that would fit on one of them. Okay, some interesting artwork there, and some stuff hanging on the back there. And what the heck this thing is, we don't know. But apparently, they're touching Sonics. I don't know what they are. All right, moving forward. And of course, here's the beginning of their article over on SFX. All right, so now I got to get back to where I was. Oh, that's right. We were up to here. And I'm just shocked, why they didn't include the SFX photos. They could have credited. All right, Sontaranship appears over Liverpool ahead of the upcoming Doctor Who series. Sontaran spaceship from Doctor Who appeared in the night sky over Pierhead in Liverpool on Wednesday, October 6th. Now, according to Liverpool Echo, passers-by had the opportunity to catch a sighting of the ship projected into the sky until midnight. Now, the craft, of course, is a similar design to the ship that was used for Doctor Who, Series 4 episode The Sontaran Stratagem. So it's obviously a Sontaran ship, just judging by, of course, the configuration. You got to love them Sontarans, except this one had little bubbles that launched off the side of it. All right, Liverpool will be where the star sets down. Dr. Media, we already know all that. So, and of course, we found out Dan's a plaster. All right, so transmission, of course, details for Series 13 have not yet been announced, but apparently they're decided, but they're embargoed. I'm not kidding. The BBC is, bass backwards these days. It's just kind of scary, ain't it? All right, here's the big one. Everyone's going, Doctor Who, this collection, Season 17, which will be labeled some stupid number here in America that don't make any damn sense. The penultimate season, of course, starring Tom Baker as the Doctor, will be the next to be released as part of the collection series. The collection series 17 was originally shown between September 79 and January 1980 for us old fogies, and of course it consisted of the following: Destiny of the Daleks, City of Death, Creature from the Pit, Nightmare of Eden, Horns of the Nimon, and of course they're going to include Shada, which I found interesting. So, Destiny is a good one. City of Death is an absolute classic. Creature from the Pit, Nightmare of Eden, Horns of the Nimon, Shada, must watch, or I ain't gonna call you a name. But, okay, so here's all the stuff that's going to be included. There's another interview there with the old Tom Baker guy himself. I'm just really adoring the artwork. And look at this stuff. This is wonderful. Check this out. It's so cool. And if you go down here, you can click on this and go watch the little announcement trailer that was done, for the Blu-ray set. And it's amazingly done, written and done by Pete Matigue, one of them writers from Doctor Who, post Series 11 that apparently just stinks so bad that it's horrible. Yet he does these incredibly well and everybody loves him. But, I don't know. It's just all malarkey. So, here you go. Go check this out. Let's go down here. This collection will be released on the 13th of December, 2021, and is currently available to pre-order on Amazon. So, like I said, look at it. Ain't it so freaking cool? All right. Dalek for Sale. Apparently a Dalek believed to have been used in Doctor Who in the 1960s is up for auction next month. The full-size restored Dalek was originally made by Shawcraft, a company used by the BBC for the creation of many props used in Doctor Who during the program's first 4 years from 63 to 67. Now, the prop is expected to sell for anywhere between £30,000 to £50,000. The prop is one of over 120 lots. From some classic science fiction films and TV programs being auctioned off by the Prop Store UK between Tuesday the 9th and Thursday the 11th of November this year. So, other lots include checked out some of this stuff. A lot of cool stuff that's going to be going up. If it's this one, this is obviously one of the movie Daleks that was probably converted over to be used on the series. Because, notice the whatever you call these thingies here. And then, of course, look at the skirt. That's the movie skirt, obvious. But it does have one of the classic plunger-style arms instead of the grippers. So, that happened a number. Matter of fact, like the lead Dalek from, my brain's blanking. Planet of the Daleks. How that was, the lead Dalek, the gold Dalek, the Supreme, member of the Supreme Council at the end. That was one of the movie Daleks that had been converted. All right, Doctor Who Chronicles, 1983, a new 116-page book zine from the makers of Doctor Who magazine. If you're into this kind of stuff, Doctor Who Chronicles 1983 is on sale now, just £9.99 from Panini, and it's priced around £8.99. And I say, check this out. Some really cool stuff in here. Goes into detail about all the stuff going on. And of course, remember, this was the 20th anniversary year. So, of course, you had the 5 doctors thrown in. And there's that guy, Chameleon, who looks like a mannequin gone wrong. Poor Chameleon. That's a whole nother story in itself. Okay, let's get to the stuff. Let's get to the comment boxes. All right, let's put ourselves a little image up there to talk by so I can get caught up with you guys. How y'all doing, folks? All right, let me get caught up on the comments here. Okay, da-da-da-da-da, hey, Lady G. This is the Dr. Freedom Show. Get out. Okay. All right. All right, Jody appearing. Yeah, that's right. That's happening on the 15th, if I remember right. Jody appearing on the Graham Norton Show. I talked about that last video. And so hopefully, we'll get a clip or something out of that. And that's in 8 days, if memory serves. I believe it was the night of the 15th. So, yeah, because that's next Friday. Okay. I haven't gotten any issue in months. I have a subscription. Wait a minute. If you have a subscription, how come you ain't gotten any Black Phoenix? So, I'd be calling them up going, hey, where's my stuff? Oh, okay. I like that. The imminently embargoed. Yeah, I got a laugh out of that guy, the gun gunners. I'm like, why would you embargo an air date? It doesn't make any damn sense. Don't you want your people to, know what's going on with your show? Or maybe that's just me. All right. Are any of the comments coming up on screen? Okay, let's get caught up, shall we? All right, yeah, there they are. Good. All right, so. All right, Adam here from New Hampshire. An idea on a release date, for lack of a better term, for the new season. Like I just said a few minutes ago, Adam, Doctor Who Production News found a hole in the Australian schedule for 9:35 p.m. November 1st, and so it's not unusual for it to be the following day, because of course they're on the other side of the planet, because they're like time zones that are like 8, 9, 10, 11 hours ahead of the UK. So it could be that we're getting it the night of October 31st, which has been a speculated one for a while. Now, there's some folks saying November 2nd, and please, I cannot warn you people enough. There's a number of people, and like I said, I should have brought this up during the regular newscast, that have been going around. They've copied the Doctor Who official Twitter channel's logo, and they've set up all these fake channels on Twitter. And they've been putting out these outrageous dates like December 5th and other things to throw people off just because, they get their jollies. I don't know, mentally, maybe it's some form of mental this. I don't know. But yeah, they've been, deliberately spreading misinformation. One of them's like Doctor Who at BBC Doctor Who, except instead of the last O, it's a C. So they even tried to copy the address for the official Doctor Who BBC page and everything. So please be very careful on that. It seems like there's something going on. But then again, that's going on everywhere, John. Seems like everywhere we look, everything's understaffed. Like they're running around this day going, there's a grocery shortage. No, there's not a grocery shortage. The fact is, most of it's still sitting back in the frickin' warehouses because everybody's still out of work. Some from COVID, some from other things. And it's like they don't have enough people to get stuff done. Yeah. There were people getting fooled. You ain't the only one. So don't worry about it, Mike. You're not the only one. It's just you got to be very, very careful, especially in the field of Doctor Who news. Like we had, I'm going to blow my nose. If this offends you, you may want to turn the other way. I'm sorry, folks. I even took a Dayquil before I started this cast, and that's still hanging. But I have sanitizer. Next Doctor's going to be, here's my suspects. Want to write them down? Here's who I suspect. From the top, let's see. On the female side, I'm saying Tania Miller or Lydia West. On the male side, I'm leaning towards Ollie Alexander or Russell Tovey. Now, if they decide to go with another actor, like I said, that's just the ones I'm going on based off actors who've worked with RTD before, especially the guys who are recently in it, guys and gals who are in It's a Sin, but also a long time ago. Hang on a second. Yeah. Yeah, a long time ago, RTD said in an interview that if he continued doing Doctor Who, Russell Tovey was probably his choice to be the next Doctor. That's if he kept running it at that point. So that's why I'm throwing Russell Tovey in there as a thing. And now a lot of you guys remember him as Alonzo, of course, from back Flight of the Darned or Voyage of the Damned or whatever you want to call it. So or Journey of the Stupid. I don't. God, I am whistling bad tonight. I'm sorry, folks. One of these days, I'm just gonna take a stick of gum and go. No, it ain't gonna be that Sheen guy. There's no way in hell they're getting him. Like Rupert Grint, you're not gonna get Rupert Grint. I love it when they come up. Like every time, it's the same names. It's got to be Richard Iotti or Rupert Grint or oh God, who's that other guy they kept bringing up? Sheesh, it's on the tip of my mind, and I can picture the guy's face too. Well, Astrid Peth was always meant to be a one-off character, so no big surprise there, because it's not like they're going to keep Kylie Minogue for a whole season. You think Kylie is going to work in Cardiff? Okay, Tom Ellis. Well, Tom Ellis is Welsh. It would be close to home, but Tom's mainly living here in the States now, if I remember, or in London. I can't remember. I have to look it up. And they're unless he volunteers and takes a major pay cut. Chris Marshall was the suspect for last time around, and I don't think he's interested. One of the reasons he quit doing Death in Paradise is he wanted to spend more time with his wife and children, and where he's at now, he's able to do stage work and stuff like that and still be close to home. So I don't know if he'd be up and willing to do it, even they offered it. I'd love to see Chris Marshall in the role. I really enjoyed him in Death in Paradise. So, all right, Kylie just moved back to Melbourne, huh? Yeah. Well, she was an Australian native, and I'll tell you this right now. If I could move to Australia, I'd probably be there. I'll get my ass kicked by kangaroos. I'll have to run away from huntsman spiders. Trust me. Speaking of filming, apparently they were filming in a quarry not too long ago for this week for the Centenary special. Also, there was a notice up on Facebook about don't worry about the flags being down at Caerphilly tomorrow. So I think they're going to be filming at Caerphilly Castle again, if that's them. But also, you got to be very careful. There's a lot of other things that are filming right now other than Doctor Who. So, meanwhile, back at the ranch. Okay, and somebody's been asking about Fallout videos, and like I said, I just recently went through a period where I had to go back over a month in my saves because I did something, I don't know what it was, that, it ticked the game off. It wasn't letting me save the game at all, so I had to go back. I don't know. I don't know if they'll go female again, Mike, but like I said, that's the thing. RTD is completely unpredictable. So it's like, it could go either way, I think, but at the same time, as Chris Eccleston said, the show's gone as far as it can with little white guys in skinny suits, or skinny white guys in little suits. It just, you had to do something similar. I mean, something different, duh. We were doing the same thing for how many years, and played the part, and I have not seen Raised by Wolves, so I'd have to look up the actor. I'm very sorry. That is a name I am not familiar with. Abubakar Salim. Am I even in the neighborhood? Some names I can get right off the bat. I actually had to have a couple friends of mine coach me on half the names in England because I was like, wait a minute, that's pronounced what? Especially when I got to Leicestershire and Gloucestershire. Oh my goodness. Liverpool. That was an easy one. So what else is going on out there, kids? Let's see. We got Anne-Marie Duff. Now, I'm not going to lie. I have not watched his Dark Materials and Sex Education. Like I said, I've been sitting here with a bad case of writer's block. I was almost done with chapter 5 of the Murder on the Chautauqua. Then I got to this one scene, and now I'm just trapped on it. I don't want to rush the story too much, but at the same time, I don't want to slow it down too much. So it's like, oy vey. All right. Well, here's the thing. I'll back anybody that has the courage, to step into that role, because it comes with such a huge mantle. It's a huge responsibility. It's a big pair of shoes to fill, whether you be male, female, or other, or whatever you want to be. It's just, plus, look at how the fans react if you do the slightest thing they don't like. Oh, gosh. The timeless children ate my mom and dad. The timeless children ate my cat. The timeless children stole my dog. The timeless children, scratched my car. Yes, tell me about it, because I've been wanting to speed things back up on Murder on the Chautauqua and the Dr. Freedom and Eric stories, and because I already have a good big chunk of it written, because there's a part coming up where it's going to be one big flashback, and it's not going to be my main character. It's going to be another one of the side characters having a flashback to their past. And I sometimes I get a little too eager to get to something, or sometimes I just don't like. I'm very bad about details. I don't like leaving plot holes. I don't like leaving things that are unexplained. I'm just bad about that. Like certain TV authors who get a BAFTAs thrown at them. Ugh. That would be an interesting take at them, but I believe Jodie's contract is up, which means they're going to have to sign her up to do the way call it special as it is, a centenary, unless they manage to somehow squeeze it into her current one. I'd love to see her hang around a bit longer before the regeneration. Plus, we've been debating that about how are they going to do the 60th with a new doctor if that comes around. And so my opinion is they're going to probably delay her regeneration like they did Capaldi's. Or that's my theory on it. Production strike in the USA, that could happen soon. I'm not a big political guy. Me, I keep my head down. I do my work. I go home. I pay my taxes. I'm not really an activist of any type or sort. I pretty much stay, out of it, I know I had a couple of short Doctor Who stories I was working on. And then I got, sidetracked, which is, very easy to do, especially with all the stuff they got us doing right now. Or I get sidetracked on other projects, and then I discovered Fallout 4, and oh god, dude, everything else went out the window. Reggie Jean Page, I think he would make a great doctor. Like I said, I have to look some of these names up, because a few of them I've never heard of. Their best bet at this point probably would be to go with a complete unknown. Do that again. But whether, they be male, female, race, color, culture, creed, we don't know. They can go any direction they want. I would like Tanaya Miller, and it would kind of fulfill a little bit of a prophecy there, because when RTD, how many here have read the RTD adaptation, novel adaptation of Rose? Don't everyone jump all at once. But if you have, there was a bit in there where he talks about Rose seeing other doctors in other times, and one of them was a bald black woman with a fiery sword. Yeah, it would be kind of tough, to bring a new doctor into the 60th anniversary special. So I'm wondering if they're going to delay it like they did with Peter Capaldi's. So they can get an extra special in. Get her, that way they don't have to, worry about, throwing this new actor in there. Well, why not? The job's up for grabs, you never know. I can see that. The kitty wants new litter. The kitty refuses to go on without her treats. I don't know what to say about that. I know the feeling. Yeah, you can't find much Doctor Who where you live. Down here in Lima, there was only very scattered for a while. Then there was our Hobby Lobby, which had a bunch of stuff. But when the DC and Marvel movies came in, they cleared just about everything out that was Doctor Who in favor. Doctor Who, all that stuff got moved off to the side for that stuff. How do you find Big Finish? Well, at bigfinish.com. Oh yeah, I love Big Finish. Like I said, let's see here. I don't think they're going to drop an entire series before the 60th, no. Because you got to remember, the 60th is going to be 2023. The Centenary special will be 2022, along with the special they're going to air that year. And that would mean RTD would have to be ready to go for the entire series before the 60th. But then again, he's got Julie Gardner with him. So at that point, it could be possible. So maybe they could get a series in with the new Doctor, because if they do decide to air it on, November of, like they do normally, and around the time of the, anniversary date. See, what I'd really wish they'd done with the 50th is what they did with David Tennant's big thing, where, he got that last season with all the specials. And I really wish they do the same thing with the 60th, but that way you can throw people in there and out of there. You don't have to have everybody in there all at once. Have a few familiar faces show up because you got time to do it. Well, folks, I've been lingering on for about a half hour, and like I said, I got to be up for work at 4 in the morning. So I got to run. So everybody, please take care of yourselves and each other. Be careful out there, And remember, above all, as Peter Capaldi said, be kind to everyone. Yeah, no. A flaming sword, not 2 lightsabers. No, that's not Ventress. No. Also, Ventress was kind of pale, wasn't she? So I'm getting on out of here. Please take care. Have a good night. See you on the flip side.